bring?
Well, Keith is a really good athlete in his own right. The big thing is, can we manipulate where the ball gets thrown? And can we have good body control when it does get thrown that way? I mean, they use their bodies well. I think that's the biggest thing that, not only the size, but they use it well. I mean, they do a good job of keeping people away from their bodies, using their length, quote unquote, pushing off, although it's not, not anything that's ever going to get called. Can we keep ourselves in control where that stuff doesn't affect us as much? And that's going to be the ticket.
Does being down AJ put any more pressure on the safeties or change anything for you guys there?
Sure it does. I mean, he's a really good player. I think it puts a lot of pressure on everybody because he's a guy that understands what we're doing, and he's a guy that has played a lot of snaps. And now we're going to end up playing with guys that maybe haven't played as many snaps. And so, sure, I mean, absolutely, it'll be a difference. But we've got good, capable players back there. We'll find a way.
Where have you seen the most development out of your group, your guys at safety?
I think we're evolving in the package right now. I think there were a lot of things earlier in the year that we couldn't do just because we didn't understand them fully. We did a pretty good job last week of, I think by and large, he didn't know what he was seeing coverage-wise for most of the day, and that ended up resulting in some sacks and some, really bad throws and some things like that we could have done that earlier in the year. I mean, everybody knew exactly what they were throwing into, and we just kind of holding on. I think that's probably the biggest thing is us getting ourselves into ability alignments. Where can I stand and still get my job done, and how can I manipulate where that ball gets thrown?
Their quarterback can really run the ball. So when you go up against a guy like that, how do you defend both the pass and his running ability?
Well, obviously it's been a little bit of an Achilles heel for us. You got to mix up what you're doing, and you've got to be able to level off your rush. I think sometimes guys are rushing and they get, I don't want to say greedy, but they go, that's what they do. And if you rush past the level of the quarterback on this guy, you're going to have trouble. So, hopefully you can play with some eyes in the back where not everybody's, playing man and back to the ball. And so if he does break contain, which he does against even really disciplined rushes, you got people there that can catch him.
Outside of him as a runner, what are some maybe unique things about Texas specifically that you're concerned about this week?
I think schematically they're really good. I think schematically their coaches have a really good handle on what they do, and they do it with really good players. I think they're one of the best O-lines that we've seen all year. Physical, athletic, the whole gamut, big. The tailbacks are physical. I think they bring a brand of physical football that, you don't see every week. And they do it, and not only can they do that, but they also have the ability to throw the ball up to some really good wideouts. So they're a loadful to defend.
Big picture, you guys are 6-2, 16th in the college football playoff standings. Is this kind of what you guys envisioned when you came here?
To be really honest with you, and I think Coach Klanderman would tell you the same thing, it's not anything that we even think about. And even right now, it's not anything that we think about. The college football, that's fantastic. We're just trying to beat Texas, and we're just trying to find a way to get our players in good positions. And I know that's a really easy coach speak answer, but to be honest with you, that's the way we think. And that's the recipe for success.
What do you think has made Klanderman and you guys so successful this early in the game?
Well, I think because he never wavered from being dedicated to the process. And we're a process-based team, and we're not there yet by any stretch. We have a long way to go, but we continue to improve offensively, defensively, special teams-wise because of the way we go about things, and that's the secret to the success.
What did the defense do just best overall last week? What would you say you're most impressed with?
I thought we tackled better than we have in recent weeks. I think that's been something that we've struggled with a little bit. I thought we gave some really good pictures, some good looks in the back seven. Corners, linebackers, safeties, everybody did really good. And I thought that was probably the best that we've rushed the passer consistently with 4 that we have been all year. And, when you put those things together, that's going to equate to good stuff because Kansas was a good offense. They were scary and they were hot. And I think our guys just took the challenge and got it done.